Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I wanted to talk about the local dev beta that was just released in the Winter 25 release. This is a feature I've been waiting for quite some time. It's a popular feature with other JavaScript frameworks, so I'm really glad Salesforce decided to release something like this. For you that don't really know what the local dev beta is, it actually allows you to create a local server when you're working on LWCs, specifically on HTML and CSS classes, and you don't have to deploy to Salesforce servers to see your changes and refresh your page. So the local server will open up a browser for you, and every time you just press save, the changes will be reflected on your page. So it really speeds up development, especially styling LWCs, doing any mobile work, and it's a really cool feature. So I'm really glad we actually have the ability to use it now. So we'll go through the setup. There's 3 easy steps that you have to complete for this to work. I will post the documentation and the instructions in the comments below. So let's get started. So first, we will log into our org. And just to mention, so this is for Scratch orgs, sandboxes, and experience sites. So I think they were initially planning just doing Scratch orgs, but they did roll it out to sandboxes. So I assume everyone has VS Code with Salesforce CLI installed, and a org with the new release. So first we will go into setup. We will search local dev, caps locks on. And I already have it enabled, but if you don't have it enabled, switch to on and open up your code editor. So for this example, I am using Cursor, which is an AI code editor that's built on VS Code. You could actually specify whatever code editor you want. If anyone's interested, I could go over Cursor and all of its features in a later video. So if that interests you, please leave a comment below. So the first thing we have to do is make sure our plugin is installed. I will link this below as well, but this is the command you have to run to install the local dev plugin. So we'll go ahead and get that installed. And while that is running, the next thing we really want to do is open up the project-scratch-def.json file. And here we're going to have to add one attribute, and it's this enable lightning preview pref, and set that to true. Everything else could stay as is. And then I have a blank LWC that was just created. I updated the XML file to make sure it's exposed, and I'm selecting the targets to be a home page and a record page. So I already have this on one of my home pages, so we could go ahead and fire up the local dev server. So to do this, we will write another command. It's going to be Salesforce Lightning Dev App. And once this runs, it should ask you a form factor. So we could do this on desktop, mobile Android, mobile iOS. We're going to select desktop for this demo. And next, it will ask you what app you want the local dev to run on. So I have a app that I created called Developer Toolkit. So let's go ahead and run it on this. And now this will run and it will open up our local server for us in a Chrome tab. So let's go ahead and minimize this just so everyone can see. We will arrange these windows really quickly. Okay, so we have our page. Our LWC is already added to the page just to save us some time, and we will go into the HTML. So how about we just add a lightning card. Yes, and you can see cursor is already working its magic, doing a bunch of recommendations for me. So now if I just press Control S or save and don't actually deploy it, our page should update. So there it is. So as you can see, this could really speed up development. So let's add a style. And you can see that style updated. Let's do one more. How about we do margin left 100 pixels, and you can see that was moved over. So it really speeds up development. I'm sure most of you that worked with styling, it's very tedious when you change one class or one attribute, then you have to deploy it to your org, refresh your page. It really slows down development, especially when you're working with mobile apps. So that's pretty much all there's to it. It's very easy to set up. It's very handy to use. And yeah, one more housekeeping note. I know the audio in the last video was very quiet. I've addressed that issue, so audio should not be a problem moving forward. I'm also planning on releasing videos once a week, probably every Tuesday or Wednesday, on a variety of admin and dev topics. So if you have a topic you want me to cover, feel free to leave a comment. But I'm going to try to rotate between developer and admin and do a lot of flow best practices, Apex best practices, go over new features, anything I find useful on my day-to-day projects. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.